Hey book beauties, welcome back to Reads and Feels, my weekly book talk where I talk about the books that I read. And let me tell you that I start soul searching at the end of last week. Yeah, I talked to you guys just a little bit about it, but I did finish it in the beginning of this week. I really like this one. This is my first book from Lila Sage. I'm pretty sure this is a series, so I'm looking forward to the next books, to the full series. I don't know if I want to read the other series. It's because it's a lot of books. I don't know, but I really like this one because it's paranormal-ish. I love paranormal romances because you don't know how it plays into the whole romance. I loved it. I thought it was so cute. I loved their vibes. I loved her vibes and his vibes. They were very different, but the way that they just connected, I absolutely loved it because he was very introverted and shy, and she just seemed very outgoing, a little bit more experienced. She was very to herself. The way that she was tatted, I just absolutely loved her. I loved her character. They weren't teenagers, but they gave me teenager vibes. Just trying to discover themselves, trying to get to know each other. Their dates, were they really dates? I mean, they wouldn't call them dates. They'd go to the river, they'd go to her hiding spots. I thought it was very cute. It was very adorable. Let me know if you have read any books from her, if you have read the other series from her. I don't know if all her other books are part of that one series, but let me know. And let me tell you that you have to read this one. It is so cute, so adorable. I read thrillers too. I haven't read a horror, and the thrillers that I read, there was only one that was very creepy, a little bit scary, but other than that, some of them are just too weird and like too much. Nothing like scary. And I don't think I'd do a paranormal scary thriller horror type of book because that's just scary, and I don't like scary. I like the whole paranormal vibes, but that's not really scary. Like, this isn't scary, you know, it's just like some paranormal activity. She could talk to ghosts. I like it with the romance because it's cute, you know it's not going to be scary. I like happy stuff, okay? I don't like scary stuff. I don't want to be scared. I want to be happy. If it's sad, okay, maybe a little bit, but I like to be happy. I thought that he was probably going to be able to talk to ghosts too. No, I wasn't right. That's not how it went, but he accepted it, and that's what I like too. He just, oh dude, I love the way he made her feel seen, understood, because he didn't believe in that stuff, but he believed her. I thought that was so romantic and so cute. He slowly started to believe in it. He wasn't like very hesitant. That's what I like. And then I read The Conditions of Will. I had very high expectations for this book because everybody was hyping it up, and I said, okay, I want to read it. I put it on hold at the library. I got it and I read it. When I started reading it, it grabbed my attention. I was hooked. There were some certain things that it wasn't telling you yet, like her whole thing of what happened to her, what truly happened to her. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. There's this thing that happened to her in the past, and it makes it seem like she did it, like she initiated, but it wasn't that case at all. She was a victim. And I liked how it talked about real life stuff. It talked about addiction a little bit because there was an addict and there was an alcoholic. I used to be an addict and I used to drink alcohol a lot. I abused of it, so I was an alcoholic, I guess. I wish she would have talked a little bit more about that. I know that she wasn't the alcoholic or the addict, so maybe that's why I didn't. Her brother was the alcoholic. He was kind of a main character because then her with his sponsor, this whole thing, and he was the addict, so it was, her and him. He had recovered, and I liked that, how he knew who he was. Like the epilogue, I wish the epilogue talked about maybe like 2 years later, or when the brother got all his money. I mean, you have to read the book so you know what I'm talking about, but you know how she gave half of her money that her grandpa gave his grandkids? They got like 3 million, something like that, and he didn't get any because he's gay, her brother, so she gave him half. And then her dad left him like hella money. I kind of expected, okay, he'll give her half like automatically. They were in this little fight, and I thought, okay, maybe if there's an epilogue, he'll give her half, just give it to her, because she didn't even think twice about it. Yeah, I get it that it's more money, but still, I know that with being an alcoholic, people want to help you and people can help you, but you really have to help out yourself. Her character got kind of annoying. She was very there and persistent. Like, he's not going to change because you want him to change. He's not going to change for you. He's not going to change for nobody. He's going to change for himself. I thought he was also a big character, and if those are serious issues, then just talk about it a little bit more. But I mean, it was cool, it was cool. For me, from my experience, and also with her sister, like, her sister fucked her over, okay, with that whole thing that happened years ago, that happened to her when she was like 14, 15. Ridiculous, dude. And how her sister knew and didn't do anything about it. I was shook. I had to put the book down, and I was like, No freaking way. And I just also wish they talked a little bit more about her healing process throughout those years, what she did, because I get it that she's a little bit better now, but I feel like she still needs healing just because she went into her career doing everything that she does because of her sister. I mean, she says it, you know. So what initiated it, what she learned, what she talked about in therapy. She hasn't talked to her family. She hasn't returned to, where was it, North Carolina or South Carolina, in hella years, but she went back because her father passed away. I just wish she would have just left, dude, done her thing, not stayed at the house. And that was the thing, like books like these, well, not even books like these, but these do get you reflecting a lot. Well, at least they had me reflecting a lot, especially if I relate to it in some certain type of way, like the alcoholic and the addict part. I know they're fiction and other romance books, but they help me reflect a lot, you know. They've helped me heal, and I think about it. I think about life, I think about my life, and it just makes you think about stuff. People say family comes first, da da da, all this BS, and no, it doesn't. It's okay to distance yourself from family and not talk to them ever again for your peace. In order for you to heal, you might have to distance yourself from family and just stop talking to them, and that is totally fine. And she was just still there, and I was like, girl, like, just leave. They're your family, I guess, whatever. Love them from afar, you know. Like, she fucked you over. Your sister's saying that she's sorry, but she's really not sorry. And that was the thing. I was just like, she just got annoying towards the end, and I feel like the ending was just rushed, and I was like, dude. You know. But hey, that was my thoughts about it. Let me know if you have read this one. The first half was good, I was interested, and then the second half I was like, there was other things I liked. How her relationship with her older brother developed. They actually developed a relationship because he was an asshole before. Or the epilogue too, even talking about Alexis. You have to read the book so you can know who Alexis is. And also the whole thing with her dad. It was just a lot, dude. There was these big things, but I feel like it wouldn't really go into depth into it. Yeah, we get it, how he met Alexis and this whole thing, but I don't know, just a little bit more about the relationship. We just get like a little glimpse. And why he never told them. Why he just never told his wife. I kind of had a lot of questions at the end, and they were not answered. And the third book that I started this week, I started it on Friday. Yeah, I went to the library on Friday, and I've been reading it. Honestly, I haven't been picking it up like that. There isn't much going on. The only part that's really interesting me is that story that she's trying to discover from years ago. Right now, there's been 3 point of views. Hers, Minerva's, her grandmother's, Alba's, and Betty's point of view. And Betty's point of view is in first person, and the other two are in third person, which I'm like, ugh. There's this weird thing with Alba and her uncle. I'm getting these fucking weird vibes, especially this past chapter, because it's her uncle. And you feel like, I don't know, the way that it describes that she's looking at him and he looks at her and they're very close, and I'm like, ew. I literally thought they were about to kiss, and I'm like, I'm done with this fucking book. Like, what the fuck is this? That part is weird. I was going to buy this book, and good thing I didn't, because it was pricey, you guys, okay? It was at the library and I said I'll pick it up, but I don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to finish it to let you guys know, so I will let you guys know next week. These are this week's reads and feels. Let me know if you have read any of these books and what you thought about them. These two already came out. This one is coming out on the 30th of September, so you can't let me know if you have read this book till it comes out. So once you read it, come back to this video and let me know what you thought about it. I totally recommend it. The other two, I'm like, eh. Let me know what you have read this week. Let me know what's in your TBR for fall. Let me know what's on your TBR for next week. And what vibes are you digging right now? Are you currently into thrillers, into romance, into fantasy? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye. Keep reading and stay gorgeous.